G'day everyone, it's T-Nick back here again in Transport Fever as we are watching one of our passenger trains depart from our new line, which went from whatever this town is called. I've completely forgotten. Tucson. Yeah, definitely. It goes from Tucson to Columbia and Rockford. Sure, yeah, that'll do. Excellent. Now, last time we had a bit of a discussion. Yes, that's right, we had a discussion. Okay, I talked about stuff, but same deal, right? About bringing some goods into our freight network, and I think that is something we're going to undertake today. So obviously the first step is getting our oil products down here to the chemical plant to turn into plastics, bring the plastics down to the factory, as well as taking logs from some sort of forest that was in this region, there we go, that'll do, over to the forest cutting sawmill. That's what I meant to say, definitely sawmill. Sure. And then the resulting planks also down to this factory here. The main thing we will need to do that is capital. Good thing I didn't pay the loan down before the start of the year. Welcome to 1872, by the by. Look, we've got about $5.5 million in our loan. I don't think that's going to cover it. Now we've got $6 million in loan available to us. Still don't think that's going to cover it, but hopefully we can do it with 2 trains and some trucks. What are you? You're a food train, so you're having a good time. How's our oil train going? We've just got the one of you now, don't we? Yeah. How are you doing financially? You're doing pretty well for yourself, must say. Not upset at all. Oh, look at this. We're going to get nice dramatic footage of some sort of bridge crossing. Let's position ourselves and enjoy the spectacle. I really could not have set that up any better if I tried. That is just fan-frickin-tastic. Look at that impressive oil train. Yeah, good stuff. We will also need to up our oil throughput. Throughput, is that a word we use? It is now. If we're going to produce both fuel and oil down here. So I'm going to do a bit of land surveying, and we are going to get building. Yeah, so the first step I want to undertake here is the transport of logs over to the sawmill and then the resulting planks down to the factory there. I think that'll be the more intensive one. Oh, we could also get the logs from here. That might be easier because we can bring the logs... Oh no, we don't have an existing railway line connecting these two. Bugger that idea. No, we're going with this forest here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stick with the original plan. Gonna have to build a station in this hilly area. That is not a station. Let's have a look. See, that's not great, is it? That's at least it gets catchment. But yeah, we've got a bit of a battle on our hands with the old landscape here. Thankfully, we can curve it. That's not the way we want to curve it. Actually, we'll build the flexible station. That gives us far more options. Now, if we put you down there, we can kick out... what's that do? That does literally nothing. Okay. Oh, no, it's this that does the curve, and that's completely the wrong way. That's a bit better. I'm not hating that. Can we get you to sort of connect up? No, you're going to try and be a bit of a jerk. I want you to sort of connect up so you're roughly in line with the existing train track. 245 grand. Do you reckon that'll connect up to the forest? I reckon so. Yes, we're building it. Boom, done. It's happened. Can't take it back now. We'll need to connect that up with a small country road. That looks reasonably attractive until you zoom in which case it's got a weird hump in the land. But just let it happen. It's fine. Now, I trust we'll be able to connect up our train tracks with this level crossing not being too much of an issue. You're not gonna cause a hump in the track, are you? You're gonna be reasonably smooth. I think you've put a bump in my track. I don't want bumps in my track. Yes, you put a bump in the track. Don't you do that? That's bad. Yes, as I said, we've got a limited amount of money to spend, and I'm going to piss it away rebuilding this level crossing till I'm happy with it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a bump going into the platform, but what are you going to do? And okay, I see we can sort of have a weird connection with the old passing loop here. Let's see if we put the track down like that. Does that help us at all? Not really. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's happened. What if we connect up? Can we put some points in here? What are we looking at? About 45 k's an hour? Yeah, 45, 50. That's not too bad. Have you put a hump at the level crossing? Yeah, I'm watching you. I don't trust you at all. So now we've definitely created some sort of ugly junction here. Yeah, it's barely 1 episode old, and I've already uglified this thing. What do you call it? Junction. Tracks. Train. Doot doot. Yeah, that's happening. So I think that's okay. I mean, trains can get in and out reasonably well. I mean, it's I'm trying to think of a better way to do it. Do we connect up down here as well? No, it's a signal. Do we put a points in here? Do we put a points in here? Look at me with my talking. I'm talking good tonight. I'm good with the talking. And we'll shift that signal down here. You can naff off. Go away. So hopefully, incoming trains will go this way and won't block any passenger trains that happen to be going the other way. Yeah, I'll pay the loan down a bit, even though we're going to extend it again shortly. Now, it is a bit of a roundabout route to the sawmill, but, well, using the existing railway line, it's free, so we're just going to have to deal with that, aren't we? Now, you've managed to put your road over on this side, so that's arguably very inconvenient. I'm hoping I can get catchment for a station, preferably one that doesn't look like that. That's kind of not what we want. We want sort of, it's on a hill too, isn't it? What other sawmills do we have available? I've decided I don't particularly care for this one. We've got this one over in the hills, which is, well, less convenient because aforementioned hills. Might have to be this one. I'm just wary we will not get the catchment. What if I put you... I'll squidge you right up against the sawmill and then squidge the road in there. You do have catchment. Yes, chop, chop, chop. Yes, that's good. Okay, that's cool. Now we just have the difficulty of connecting this up to the railway line, which should be simple compared to what we've just gone through. It's a bit of a hill there, but we're gonna have to allow it, and we'll come down here and connect up to the end of Peter the Passing Loop. That's right, I've nicknamed the Passing Loop. Its name is Peter. Yeah, that looks good. It's a nice fast set of points. We have upset San Bernardino and Tucson because we've smooshed their road connection. And what? I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. That's a nice little hill. And no, budget cuts. Yeah, okay. What if we build you just up to the railway line like that? Are you going to put a hump in? Bet you're going to put a hump in. You put a hump in. I told you explicitly I did no humping. That sounds bad. What if we come over here? Do we have less humping? We got more humping. How did you get more humping? Stop humping. Stop it. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just ignore that for now and just pretend we don't know what's going on. And we'll get our track to connect up to 70k set of points. That's nice. What if we put the road around this way? That's probably easier. Let's just bugger that off. Bugger it all off altogether. We don't need it. Got no time for that. And yeah, bugger that off too. Bugger that off. I just bear with me. I got a thing going on. Put that road in there. Put that road back there. Put that road there. Double check the station still connects up. It does. And can you see where I'm going, people at home? Because I can't. I'm completely out of my own out of depth here. Out of depth? Out of my depth here. Out of my own depth. I'm in the deep end of the pool now. Yes, I wanted to build the road over my fancy tunnel to sort of justify the tunnel existing. And no more warnings. Everything is awesome. I need to put signals down. Let's throw a signal down there. Actually, this is going to be a one-way siding, isn't it? Because the log train will come in, go load up with planks, and go and then when he's coming back, he'll just go straight through empty. So we can just make that a cheeky one-way. If we, fine, I'll stop being lazy and actually zoom in. Oh, that's a lot of red over there. I do not care for the cut of that coloured jib. Yeah, It's late at night. Leave me alone. Well, it's not that late. It's late enough. So we've got double track all the way through here. Hello, passenger train. And double track, double track, double track, double track, double track. Then we were a tight ass with the bridge over here. That'll just have to do for now. And then we'll need some sort of junction over here to get us over to yonder factory. Ooh, pay the loan down. You know how I said we were going to have problems and we'd have to extend our loan? So far, everything's sort of paying for itself. In fact, in the spirit of everything paying for itself, how did I... Okay, let's just have a look at this. Okay, so on this side, you know, dead end track on the right side. Fair enough. So we would logically extend the bridge over to the... Yeah, good work, idiot. That's forward planning for you, or lack thereof. Look, it's probably going to be easier to massage the other end. So we'll just sort of boobly-boo you over like that. And just sort of put in a whoopity-whoop. Just a cheeky sort of... There we go. That's fine. And we'll just leave that there for further expansion. We might want to triple track it if we end up having a freight line coming over like dedicated to avoid the passenger trains getting all mixed up with the freight trains. So we will... Actually, we'll leave those points there. They will be useful. Over here, we can probably get rid of that. We can definitely get rid of that signal. That signal is pointless. What a satisfying noise that was. Yeah, so just if the signaller could not set the route straight ahead so our train spears off into the valley, that'd be fantastic. Like, I mean, that'd probably get him fired, but I don't want to sack people. It just, family business, yada, yada, yada. Ooh, pay the loan down. Yeah, we're killing it here in the loan paying down to par. Oh, we just missed a crossed. We missed a crossed. We missed lacrosse. That's a sporting event. I know about sport balls and stuff. Let's put a junction in here. Is that going to be semi-attractive? As our train's demonstrating, it's not awful, although there's a structural issue here with the land. I'm not really sure how to approach that. So we'll just, like anything in life, pretend it doesn't exist. If you don't like it, pretend it doesn't exist. How are we going to get down to this factory? How are we going to bring the oil in too? Are we going to have a junction off here, or... Oh, not the oil, the plastics, dickhead. Yeah, I planned this. I thought ahead when I designed the stuff. Let's just build a terminus station here and hope for the best. We do not want any curvature, thank you. I'd like to keep it straight and or narrow. How far out can we build it and keep it flat? That's... Oh, why does it change colour? Does that mean it's not in the catchment area? No, that means it's not in the catchment area, okay. So what's the different highlights mean? I'm a bit concerned because the sawmill station is that colour, not that colour. It's just... Let's just build it that colour for safety. Let's just idiot-proof this as well. Idiot-proof? Future-proof. Words. Words are things people say. Smart people say words. I connected track up. I like trains. We'll pay the loan down. Didn't I just increase the loan? Let's not ask too many questions we don't know the answers to. So good, that's connected up for the log train with a really skewy sort of junction. I think we can redo that. I think that looks a bit shit. What if we drag you in? Ooh, that's much more pleasing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a thing of... What the bloody hell happened here? Why is there a big hill and a gouge in the... That's why we can't have nice things. I'm going to review the video replay, the action replay, so to speak, and yeah, I'm just going to sort of shake my head. I'm shaking my head now, who am I kidding? You can probably hear the headphones. Actually, you probably can't. They're pretty quiet headphones. And how does one hear headphones? We're through the looking glass now, people. Good, so, well, we've got this first boobly-boo doodad thing connected up. So all we need is a train for that, but there's no point putting a train on if we also don't have plastic coming in. So the next thing we will do is make tracks. Tracks. Because we're building a... I'll cut that bit out, probably. If I haven't, sympathy laugh? Yeah? Just something? Anything? It's fine. They're just feelings, they'll heal. So we need to get oil from refinery over here, roundabouts. Well, we've got a railway line here. Now, I was considering we could go whoop straight through the middle of the mountain there, or we could probably do it a lot cheaper and go up this little mountainy pass here where the road comes down. the road that we never bothered to rebuild. So this road, completely pointless. Not even sorry. Don't even care. Let's put it back, just because now I care, now that I know. No, don't. No, you were fine. You were happy. Everyone was fine. Another option we could have is bring the oil down to a station here and sort of just truck back and forth. So, you know, that's a thing. We could also use grain to make plastic. Now, we have a convenient farm here. So without having to increase oil operations, we could bring grain in on a train, dump it there, and then take the bugger off road vehicle 7, no one cares. We could then take the plastic out. Now that's what, 1, 2 more trains, and then of course the goods will have to be produced. So we've got a tally of 1 train so far. We can bring the oil down on the existing train, so it's just the plastic train we need. So that's a 2-train option. Do we want to go with the grain for the 3-train option? I mean, slightly more expensive, slightly less profitable, but it won't eat into our fuel production over here. Now we do have plenty of oil, I'm sure it's fine. Let's get building some train line. Where will we come off? We need to come off somewhere around this junction here, because we've already got cross tracks aplenty. Is that janky? It looks a bit janky. It's a bit, no, it's just, yeah, there's definitely a hump there, or a dip, or a dump. Yeah, dump. Okay, so if we have a junction around here, we can peel the line around in a corner here, and that won't be too much of an issue. And by having the junction here, we can also, you know, make sure that everything's flexible like a Russian gymnast, or a non-Russian gymnast. I don't know. Or do we put the junction down here? Nah, it's probably cheaper to put it here. Let's just make a commitment. I've made a commitment. I've built track. Yep, that's... Yes, whistle. Toot toot. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just disrupting the very fabric of space and time. Oh, God, I phased his carriages out of existence. I am so sorry. We will also need to shift this signal here. I hope no one's using it. There we go. That's a bit better. And we'll actually need to shift this signal here as well, because reasons. That's good. 1 way, please. 1 way, please. That is good. Now we have a junction, a functional junction, or a function. Yeah, no, it's not. No, okay. Now we just need to. We're probably going to end up bulldozing this road again because it's sort of occupying the prime position, isn't it? Excuse me, coming through. Make way. Building the train line up through this mountain pass. Mountain pass. Well, it's sort of a hill. Sort of a gap between 2 hills. What do you call that? A valley. 28.5 grand. Ooh, it gets very expensive the more we cut away at this mountain. So we'll smash some more road out here. Excuse me, coming through. Now, how do we want to play this? Do we want to put the road up like this and have it come down? It should snap to the. No, it should snap. It'll snap to the. Close enough. It's close enough. That's fine. That's good. That's a bit of a weird sort of kink there. Hopefully, no one drives on the train tracks. That'd be bad. We also need some sort of train station. That's very long. The opportunity to have a "that's what she said" joke is rife, and I'm not going to because I'm mature. Let's go with a slightly shorter station. I guess we've got the real estate. We can always expand it later. What the hell is... Oh, it's autosave. Never mind. I thought I broke the universe by putting that station down. I don't want to break the universe. Both myself and the people I care about live in the universe. Who am I caring about? Who am I kidding? I don't care about anyone. Who am I caring about? I'm not kidding anyone. That's also cool. Good. So contour lines can naff off. So we now have the connection from oil refinery. We'll probably need to double track this section here, like here. It's probably fairly popular, and yeah, we've still only got a single track there. But that's good. So we can now extend our oil train. He can come in here, load up with oil, come down here, drop off the oil. Admittedly, he's going to run back empty, but, well, that's okay. Load up with fuel and then chuff back down to do the existing Boston run. And if we really wanted him to, we could have him bring fuel up here and sort of road haul it into Orange. But I think what we'll probably end up doing is bringing the goods back up here on the plastics train so it's running loaded both ways and then truck the goods into Orange that way. Because we're already shipping food into Orange, so it's becoming a bit of a shopping destination. Destination Orange. Yeah, I don't know. Fruit and veggies are important. So that's fine. So we have that in place. All we need to do now is extend a line off our passenger line here. Now, do we bypass the station? I think we should. I think that'll be better in the long term. We'll just put another track in around the outside here. We'll extend the loan, then put that track in around the outside. I'm trying to save most of the loan up for, obviously, new trains. We're going to want to do as little landscaping as possible here. Oh, that's going to be ugly. Oh, it doesn't like putting points on hills. It's not. It hates it. It's going to be awful. Have a look. Look at that. It's actually not too bad. I expected far worse. That's a bit of a fun kink down there. Can we correct that? Let's just hit pause so we don't upset any trains. Let's just sort of boobly-boo you in like that. How's that? Does that look a bit better? There's still a weird kink there. Don't care for that. Don't have time for that. I really don't want to... I was about to say, I really don't want to destroy those nice points we put in, but what did I just do? Let's hope those ones are equally as nice-ish. That's actually not too bad. No, that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. And that's a far more attractive station we've got going on there. Let's just drag this around in some sort of triangular triangle. There's a bit of an embankment there, but that curve's not too bad. We really did not build enough tracks at this station. We are going to need at least 2 tracks. 130 grand, yeah, that's the price you pay for stupidity. Oh, I'm sure you pay a lot more in the long term, what with compound interest and whatever, but, you know, we're going to pay the price for stupidity now. Unpause the game, dickhead. You're not going to make any money on pause. We will put a junction in here just so our trains have a bit of freedom of platform choice. Ooh, that actually worked really well. I'm surprised. I mean, everything's going according to plan. Why wouldn't it? I'm an expert at the transport sickness game. Transport fever. Sure. Did I make that a one-way signal? I did not need to make that a one-way signal. That is just going to confuse the hell out of everyone. Leave it well alone, dummy. We'll put in another signal here, I imagine. Obviously, I don't want to use this junction here because obviously trains crossing each other will obviously delay them. I've said obviously too many times, so obviously that is a stupid thing I have done. Pay the loan down. Da, 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 da. Good, so I think we have all of the hardware in place. Hardware? We did not build enough platforms at this station either. It's just, well, it's what you've come to know and love. It's the T-Nick Amateur Hour, where he blindly fumbles his way through everything. It's just like a typical Saturday night. Let's just put that in like that. 50k, that'll do. Why did we put the points all the way over the... No, never mind. Don't question it. Just move on. Oh, there goes a big chunk of money. Pay the loan down. Woo! It's December, so I'm going to wait till January before we start rerouting everything and building trains and basically digging into our loan. But everything should be in place now. So we build our log train, comes down here, picks up the planks, comes down here. Obviously, that'll take a little while to bed in, so that'll be the first thing we do. Then we extend our oil train down to the chemical plant. Then we build the plastics train to chuff back and forth. And then we build the goods trucks to come down into Orange and obviously into Boston. Or Boston, as I believe it prefers to be called. We'll probably rebuild this road because who cares about iron ore mines when we can have a more direct road out to Freddy the Factory. That's right, we've got Peter the Passing Loop and Freddy the Factory. I trust you're all keeping a tally of the stupid names I call things, and if you don't, well, I don't really care. You do what you got to do. Would it be possible to rail the goods out of here into Boston? How would we... We'd have to come around and... Nope. Oh, well, while we're waiting for the year to tick over, we may as well double track this section here. What would be beneficial way of doing that? What would be a beneficial way of doing that? Grammar is important. We're also going to have to put a passing loop on this track here because we're going to have more than one train using it. Yeah, okay, so we've still got a bit to go before we train the trains. Let's just throw in a second track here. Terrain alignment. Okay, let's try that the other way. See, that works. That's fine. That's happy. Happy. Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about. Ooh, pay the loan down before the end of the year. Boom. Smashed it. Nailed it. I'm an expert. I am God's gift to transport fevers. It's just, yeah, 49. We can do better. 50k, so low. 50k points. That seems quite acceptable. We'll put in a junction here. So this does not seem to be making any sense. Let's try that again. We'll put a junction in here. There you go. It's not rocket science. 65 k's, that'll do. And then we will extend the second track round to here, where we will have yet another junction. What are you complaining about? I don't have any money. Well, it's the end of the year. Well, we can borrow back up again with reckless impunity until it's time to get to the end of the year and I regret everything. I'll go with 50-ish. 49? No, 51. That's better. I don't know why. It seems better. It's personal quirk, let's say. You can't discriminate against me just because I like 51 better than 49. Who are you, the government? We will connect up this track. Yeah. Let's just throw track down wherever the hell we want. And it's the bridge all over again. That'd be stupid. Don't do that. That'd be really stupid. Let's just put it down here and, no, snap, please. Please snap. Always with the snapping. Continue snapping. And that's about as far up there as that can go. Yeah, I've really made a meal out of this junction, haven't I? Yeah, and this poor train has to witness it. That's kind of... Oh, I can pay the loan down. I am like a squirrel on caffeine at the moment. What are we doing? We've connected this here up. We've connected up there and there. We just got to populate with signals. Hopefully we have the money for that. What are we going to do? We're going to put a one-wayer down here. Boom. And one way, please. And we'll have to put a one-way down here. Boom. We can make you a one-way signal. Yep, all the trains have already figured it out, so it's a one-way signal, no problemo. How are we going along here? We'll put a couple of intermediates in, just for intermediaries reasons. Yes, one way, please. We'll put one down there, one way, please. Thank you. We can get rid of this now redundant signal. Bye-bye. Check down a couple of intermediates at the forest, where the drivers will mistake them for trees. Spads are bad. I really want to rebuild this junction. What is this? Wasn't this train departing? Where are you trying to go? You are trying to go to San Bernardino North. Isn't that it there? Why can you not go there? If you could, what's your problem? Why are you, oh, there's already a train there. Oh, well, if you could naff off, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. I don't know why he thought he could depart then, if there was already a train there. Why did you think you could go? Why is the signal let you go? So many questions. Who do I fire? Have we created some sort of backlog? No. No, there's food waiting down here for the trucks. Why is there no food waiting for this train? Do we not have enough cattle coming in? There's plenty of food for the other ones. Yeah. Oh, no, time's wasting. We need to set this goods route up before the end of the episode, or the end of the day, whichever comes first. How many hours left in the day? 41 minutes left in the day. Well, that's my goal. We will need to borrow up big. First, we will need our log/plank train. Which depot can you come out of? Ooh. If we bring you out of this depot here, you're going to be sort of going the wrong way, so you're going to be no good to anyone. If we put a new depot down here at Goodsy McGood siding, there's going to be little point to that. Do we have a depot up here we can use? No, we've sort of got this depot all the way over at Orange. Let's build a new depot somewhere. No, there goes autosave. You're doing your thing to protect me against my own lack of saving. What if we put a depot in here facing the other way, so that way trains can use it to... We don't want to build a bridge. I don't need to get over anything. Okay, we're putting a depot in there. It's not like they cost a lot of money or cost money to maintain or anything. So how's that going to go? Is that going to be all right on the hill? It's not awesome, is it? That's kind of a definite dip there. Let's try that again with bugger off road vehicle 12. No one cares. Let's extend the load a bit. There we go. Now, is that going to be a bit more attractive? Is that going to be a bit more attractive? Apart from this weird looking hedgehog landscape, it is. And all is well. So, let's look at trains. I love going train shopping. We have the General and the Baldwin available. The Baldwin is doing stellar work down in Oil Town, as we will call it. Boston, that's where oil comes from. Boston. Just over $500,000. I'll take one of those, please. And show me a steak car. Steak. I had butter chicken for dinner. Now I really wish I'd had steak. Let's buy some wagons. That'll take my mind off it. Excuse me? Where are you going? This is a freight station. No, it's not for you. You're a passenger train. Okay, well, apparently you've decided you have to go up that way. I don't know what's wrong with this perfectly good track here, you jerk. Okay, I'll add that to the list of things to fix. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're running out of money. That's what the loan is for. Let's bring it back. Let's get the full 160. Stop doing that. Let's get the full 160 meters going. 150, that's close enough. God, I do not commit to things, do I? I'm like, we're going for 160. 50 is close enough. 50 and 60 are the same thing, except I never set up the line. One new line, please. Oh, that's a pretty colour. So if you could please come up here and then go to a location that is here. Okay, so far so good. And then if you could go all the way down to here. Okay, you happy? You've decided to pick a sensible platform. You've decided to pick a sensible route along the railway line. It is a nice colour, isn't it? I should paint my room that colour. Thoughts? Oh, it's a bit too blue. Maybe a lighter, like a less colour-intensive shade. Do I ever need to paint my room? I don't know. He seems to have picked a good path, unlike certain other people who we won't mention. Looking at you, passenger train. Yes, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I've forgotten our naming convention. The line 1. Okay, well, that's obviously the line we need to name. Okay, so it is the freight type. So it is logs/planks. And you go from rock. No, that's a good abbreviation for Rockford. To, what did we abbreviate Boston to? Boston. I would have said Bost, but no, I guess past me had other ideas. Boston. If you could please full load with logs, that would be super fantastic. And you, train 13, will go on. Did I not save the? I didn't save the bloody name. I went through all that effort. We'll pay the loan down. We're just going to extend it again, but it makes me feel good. Let's try that again. Log/planks. Rock. Not Rocco. As modern as his life is, we don't need to do that. Yes, rock to Boston. Now, are you actually going? You are going. Good train. Good. Okay. Look at that. That's a beautiful train. Who's a good girl? Or boy. You can be whatever gender you want to be because you're a train. Sounds good too. Now, we need to address the issue with certain passenger trains deciding they should use certain freight lines. Which passenger train was that? That was the Central line. So if you could not do that, that'd be fantastic. So we will use this signal as a waypoint here. So we want to catch you when you're coming back from Columbia. If you could then go there. That's better. That's sorted you out. That's fixed your little red wagon, Mr. I'll go the way I want to go. No, we probably could have made that longer. Looks kind of inadequate. That's not the size, it's how frequently it makes deliveries. That's right, it's an adult joke. Now, we also need to extend Oliver the Oil Train. Yeah, continuing with the naming theme here. It's definitely a thing we're doing. Otherwise I'm just a guy in a room talking to myself. So I'm creating friends. I've got Peter the Passing Loop, and I've forgotten what the other one was, and Oliver the Oil Train. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I obviously didn't stick to my naming convention here. So after Boston East, that's where you drop off your oil. I would like you to continue around the corner, please, to Orange West. It's like Adam West, but orange. And then if you could bring the oil back down. I didn't think this all the way through. How's he going to get from here over to back over here? Oh, no, he doesn't. No, because he's just dropping the oil off. He's not doing anything with plastic. It's fine. If you could then come back through Boston East, please. We should probably put another platform in for you. Because if we put a second train on, they're going to, butt heads at this general region. Look, it's fine for now. Let's just leave it for now, but I do want to put at least one more train on that route. But it's fine for now because this place will now start producing oil as well as fuel. And you should be good for that. So Boston East, you drop off the oil, load with processed oil, take it to Orange West, drop that off, come back empty, load with fuel at Boston East and take it to the freight terminal, and then rinse and repeat. So that is Stupid me. What was it? Actually, let's just not save the name. Let's just... No, I don't want to look at charts. I want to close that. And hopefully it didn't save the name as www. Yes, it didn't. For once, my stupidity worked to my advantage. I'll call you Buston to... What do we call orange? Probably orange. No, I don't want to look at that. Orang. Yeah, that's sort of intuitive. Orang. Orangutan. Good. Oh, he sounds good when he gets up to speed. Let's go back to that. That is a steep-ass hill. No wonder he's getting up to speed. He's going to do it whether he likes it or not. I really should fix these road vehicles, shouldn't I? No, but we've set the ball in motion. The pheasant has left the basket, or the nest, or the basket's nest, or the nest's basket. We need some sort of plastic train for the... What are you doing stopping up here? I'm beginning to think that having multiple trains on this route is a fallacy. Are you guys also bringing in cattle? Is that what you're doing? Is that one line? You're taking food out there. Oh, that's right, because we're trucking it into... What's it called? So are you actually bringing cattle in? So we're going to stop you full loading here. I think that's what we have to do. Yes. Good. Okay. Because otherwise... Well, you're not going to create food if you don't get cattle, and you can't get cattle until this train comes in to unload. And he can't unload while you're waiting for food, but you can't get food because you're waiting for cattle. I'm going to get stuck in a loop here. Let's just build the damn plastic train. Yeah, it occurs to me I could have also trucked the plastic up here and chucked it on a cattle train. No, that would be stupid because the cattle go up here and the plastic needs to go down there. So where's that depot at? Orange. Orange had a depot. That'll do. Good, we have a depot. What are we looking at? Are we looking at another Baldwin? I do like the Baldwin. The Baldwin is good. The boxcar, that carries the plastic and the goods. I'm trying to think of a way we can use this to deliver food as well. We could always bring... Oh, no, because we're bringing the plastic. Oh, did I think of this earlier? I probably thought of this earlier and then completely forgot. We're going to need to extend that loan again. We're not doing too bad on the old loany front. That should be enough. It's probably not going to be. We'll take that loco, please, and we'll take, I guess, 150 metres of boxcar. No, 128 metres. Let's just borrow that up again. 100. Oh no. We'll keep it consistent now. This time on 150 metres. Get 160. Forgot to set the line up first. You idiot. Been playing too much Transport Tycoon. So this line will go from here, Orange West, over to Boston Factory, or Lower Boston as it has decided it wants to be called. So that's good. So we won't have it full load at either end because it'll be carrying goods in both directions. And we'll call this plastic/goods Orang to Boston. Yeah, that's good. Now, how's he going to get from the depot to there? Good one, dickhead. Yeah, let's just... Okay, you'll figure it out. Off you go. Just do your thing. So that should be everything set up now. So we should get plastic being made up here soon. We should get planks and logs... Oh, sorry. We should get logs to planks to the goods factory for the making of goods. The only thing we need to do now is actually transport the goods from the factory, because otherwise the factory is going to say, what's the point of making goods because no one's actually buying them. So to do that, I'm going to get rid of this road here because it seems pointless. I'm going to replace it with a funky medium street there. Autosave's going to interrupt. I'm going to build a medium road because let's just build a small road. That's probably cheaper. It's not like we have the speed. We have the speed that we need the medium road for. Let's make this a prettier curve, and we'll just put that in like that. Who cares? And we should probably reattach this. But ooh, can we put another bridge in? I do like bridges. Let's just... what if we do that? That could not be uglier. And we demolish a building. No, I don't want to demolish the building. No, why won't you extend the road the way I... There we go, like that. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, that's definitely how I want it to look. Good call. Sorry, train. Yeah, that's not a thing. Okay, there's a bridge there, but I don't know where. Construction not possible. Why not? But you're allowing me to build a bridge. So, moral of the story is there's probably not going to be a bridge here. Because it's just going to be a jerk about it. What if we do that? No. Oh, there we go. We can put a really ugly bridge in and then build the landscape up. No, okay, no bridge. No bridge required. No, it's awful. It's horrible. I hate it. We'll put it... Why have we run out of money? Because we're in the red, that's why. Well, we'll get back in the black then. If only everything was that simple. If you could stay on the flat, please, that'd make life a bit easier when you connect up here. And you've still managed to put a weird hump in things. What is going on today? What if we build it from this direction? How are we screwing this up this badly? This is hardly our first rodeo. Well, apart from the ugly landscaping, I think that looks okay. Smoothing, smoothing, smoothing away the evidence. It's like nothing ever happened. Quickly get rid of that road that we destroyed. There we go. See? Nothing to see here. All is well. Hopefully the town will expand over here. I'd like that. Trucks. We're building trucks, dickhead. Stop saying dickhead. It's bad. Dickhead. We need to put this down here, please. That is a suitable truck stop. I would really like to rail it in, but I just can't see a way to sort of connect it up to this terminal here without going around the sun to meet the moon. So we are going to have to truck it in. Now, where are we trucking things to? We're currently trucking the food from there. Where's it go? Bonus points if you can figure it. Oh, over there. Thank you, friendly truck. You guys making money? Yeah, that's not the money screen. That did make good money. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. What? Why? This looked fine when I built it, I think. It just... I have to fix it. I can't let that go unanswered. It's just awful. See, that isn't much better, but it's fine. It gets over the railway line. That's the important thing. Building trucks, building trucks, building trucks. I want to build trucks. I also want some sort of truck depot. There it is. Nope, set the line up first. Let's pay down the loan. Let's set the line up here from Boston. That's really not a good use of the name Central. That is pretty much the opposite of Central, and we've managed to pick pink again. Well, at least we're consistent. They're different shades of pink, at least. Yeah, so we'll call this... What do we call the other one? Boston Deliveries. Well, this is also Boston Deliveries, so this is going to have a different name. Boston Goods Deliveries. There we go. And I'm thinking it'll probably decide to send the goods also by truck over here and then put them back on the food train to go off to wherever the food train goes, here, and then distribute it from there. Which I'm not upset about it. I actually don't mind that. If it wants to do that, I'm okay with that. However, now I don't have any money to actually buy any trucks with, so let's just extend the loan we just repaid. And let's get a slew of trucks, please. Options. American horse cart. Yes, please. Give me, what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll do. You guys can go out on Boston Goods Deliveries, please. Off you go. So all of the pieces are now in place. And the march of the horses is beginning. Except for this one, who's stopped. Don't you hate it when your horse breaks down? Nope, no, we've all got to... Nope, you didn't have to stop. What's your problem, man? Okay, you just slowed down. What are we slowing down for? Is there a speed hump I don't know about? God, look at them all piled up on each other. That is unpleasant for the horses. Yeah, I know, right? That's just something out of Resident Evil. Good. Okay, so all the pieces are in place. We've got the goods going out here. Hopefully we have some logs on the way. Are you still here? Could you just keep going, please? Just come back for more logs later. Oh, rustling. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Oh, man, that's far more modern for 1873. That's really not bad. Good, so you are in motion. Pay the loan down. So you are going to bring logs over here and hopefully turn them into planks. If not on this trip, then on the next one. You might have to run empty a couple of times. How's our... Oh, good. We've got oil being produced down here. Where has the oil train buggered off to? There goes the plastics train. Running completely empty, obviously. That's okay. Everything's... Oh, we've already made an oil delivery over here, though, and we've got plastic coming in. And for some reason, you've picked up fuel to bring over here. I don't know... I don't understand why. All the fuel wants to go via Boston Freight Terminal. It does not want to go via Orange West. So if you could not do that, that'd be fantastic. We also need to set up trucks over here to send the goods in from the plastic train into Orange Township. We're going to probably want a shortcut road because I don't feel the need to go all the way around the sun to meet the moon. So we will go with a small country road. We'll just have it we'll get some money. Then we'll have it branch off up there. Coming down here. Ooh, that's not great. That's not great at all. If you could sort of connect up like that, please. That seems all right. I see you've gotten caught in some sort of jam. At least we've solved the problem with you getting stuck at the food thing, so you're not going to block the oil train. So if you could go back and continue your fuel deliveries, that'd be great. Yeah, just need a truck stop up here and a couple of trucks, and all will be well. All will be super fantastic awesome. Probably overreacting, but everything will be fine. It does occur to me that it will distribute the goods via truck into Boston, over to here, and then via train or via there. But it's probably better if we deliver it straight from here. It's probably going to be a lot quicker. It's probably going to try and send goods down to Ventura as well, and I don't mind. It can do it at once. Where's the road vehicle depot? There. That's pointless because you haven't set a route up yet. Too much transport tycoon. Start the route up here, please, at Orange Central. Again, with misuse of the... No, never mind. And if you could come down here, please. Why is there... Oh, that's right. The buses and the trucks are both orange because it's the town of Orange. Yeah. What do we call things down here? We probably called it orange. Yeah, we called it orange deliveries. Let's call this one orange in brackets. Goods deliveries. There we go. Long term, I do want to distribute goods by rail. I want to have a line that comes down and connects up down here. Even if we have a separate train that comes down and sort of swings around into the... That's a road. Even if it sort of comes down and swings around into here. But at the moment, I'm trying to do this on the cheap just so we can get things rolling. But yeah, no, long term, all goods should be transported by rail because, well, rail is superior. Besides, you didn't come here to watch me build 50 million horse carts. Speaking of building 50 million horse carts, let's make that happen. Let's go with... I don't have any more money. Let's go with 6, I guess. That won't break the bank. Yeah, it put a dent in the bank, but didn't break it. Orange goods deliveries, please. Now, I will jump forward. I'll pay down the loan a bit. And we will wait for everything to sort of bed in, and then we will have a bit of an update. But yeah, I'll just sit here and pay the loan down and watch things happen. Actually, before we do that, I will expand this station. 2, please. Oh, that's right, you don't want to. What if we put a transit track in the middle? See, you're fine with that. That's a thing we can do. Of course, connecting it up at this end is going to be a complete bitch, but it's a thing we can do. So, we want the oil train will be coming in from here. Yeah, so he's coming in loaded with oil, so he's going to want to have a junction on this hill somewhere, and this hill hates having points put on it, so we'll put the points back there. So if he comes through there, that can be his let's say outbound platform, for want of a better term. May as well double track this section here as well, just to keep it... Oh, I really should fix these road vehicles. That's definitely a thing I will attend to also, when on my list of things to attend to. So if you could reconcile that, please. There you go. That's not a completely ugly junction. It's not great. It's not ugly. And we will also need to connect the transit track up like that, please. Yeah, I don't hate that. I think that's actually worked out really well. If I could have signals, please. I would like a signal there. I would like it one way. I would like a signal here, which I don't want one way. Yeah, that's right. I would also like to close that because that's annoying. So we also need... Do we need this set of points? We need this set of points here, definitely. We don't need this set of points. I hope. Oh, no, we did. Oh, it's all gone wrong. What have I done? Why can't he go this way to get through the... Oh, because he wants to use platform 1. That's my bad. Okay, sorry. Quick, fix it. No, just making it worse. To put the bulldozer away. Boston East, so if you could, on the way through, use platform 2. Everything is fine. Oh, look, it even moved the freight over for me. Why are you sending fuel that way? What is wrong with you? Fuel does not go that way. Well, I guess it can, because we've now got trucks going into Orange, so I guess fuel is going to want to deliver itself to Orange via this way. And no, I'm just going to allow it. I don't really care. It's going to make more money. Orange will probably benefit, and we've got plenty of fuel to burn. Get it? Fuel to burn because it's combust. You never let me have any fun. Get to have no fun. So he seems to have worked things out, and that's good because we can put a second train on. Oh, pay the loan down before the end of the year. Not that it's going to make much of a difference because we're still going to be paying a lot in interest. Up from 10 grand to... it should be about 60 grand, I think. Yeah, Happy New Year's, 1873. 1874, I mean. Yep, 60 grand. That was definitely money we spent. Well, let's just borrow up big and clone this train. How long is this train anyway? 15 wagons. Okay, so we should get a second one of those. Buy trains. Let's get one of you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. I've lost count. Are we up to 15 yet? Let's just build up to 160 meters. That way we can't go wrong. At all. Now, what are you? You are 15 wagons sorted, and we have maxed out our loan, so this better be worth it. So if I could put you on crude and fuel from Biston to Orang, that'd be great. Thanks. So yeah, as I was saying, I'll just play forward for about probably 6 months to a year, just while all of these various routes bed in, and then we'll come back and do a bit of an assessment. Don't worry, it's not a test, it's just we're just going to look at things and see how we go, and I'm waving my hands around like an idiot and you can't see that, which is good because I will spare you the embarrassment of face cam. Well, I'll spare you my embarrassment of face cam. That would be stupid. How good does this station look? I like this station. I have to remember that track is not a platform. Yeah, sorry. We will cut forward now. Happy New Year 1875, everyone. Well, obviously that passed in a blink of an eye for you folks at home, but I had to sit through every minute of 1874, and what a year it was. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I don't know much about world history for 1874, so I'm sure it was fine. But yeah, all of our routes have now bedded in. They've also invented some new vehicles, which have disappeared because I was too busy yakking. Pay the loan down. That's good. It looks like we've got a new passenger carriage available, as well as some sort of German European-y thing. That's a thing that happens. Yeah, we've got a German freight engine, so that's a thing. But yeah, the Clerestory passenger car. It's got raised ceilings to improve ventilation and increase comfort. Well, that's nice. Well, everyone can just deal with the passenger car that we've got because I don't have any money, so just deal with it. But yeah, all of our routes have now bedded in, so we should actually see our first goods being produced. I'm not really sure if that's actually... Why are we still on fast forward mode? There we go. That's not actually happening yet. Okay, but we've got to be getting pretty close. We've had some plank deliveries. Let's have a look. You have produced 1 goods. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, we've had our first plank deliveries and we've got regular plastic deliveries coming in. Now that the trick will be the balancing act, because obviously we're going to have to make sure that plank production doesn't fall behind plastic production, because if this place gets an overload of plastic, it's already 10 zip. Then it will obviously affect the whole supply chain. Less so this here because we're producing fuel at the refinery as well, but we don't want our trains running empty to the chemical plant because they don't have any demand for oil because they're not producing any plastic because this place isn't buying any. We definitely need a second log to plank train. That's become apparent. So there's some planks waiting there. Where is the actual train naffed off to though? Is he over here somewhere? No, I don't think he's made it this far yet. Where is he? I saw him leave here a little while ago. Let's just follow the railway line till we find him. Don't you hate it when you lose your train? What are you? You're a passenger train, no one cares. Well, I do care. The passenger train's been supporting us this year while our loss-making freight trains have, well, made losses. Here he goes, look at him. There we go. So he's taken a full load of logs in and obviously picked up those planks while he was unloading the logs. Yeah, so he's got about half a load there, so that's not too bad. It should turn into a 1-to-1 ratio, but, you know, until we bed the routes in, we're going to run a few empty trains. So as you can see, he's been a bit hit and miss with the old profits. Thanks to his log delivery, he's doing okay. So he is going to drop the planks off. Let's see about our plastic train. How's he doing? He's trucking along nicely. Yep, 23 of 28. As you can see, he is just absolutely hemorrhaging money at the moment. But he will turn into quite a good earner once he starts taking goods back again. And of course the oil train, I have built a second one of those. That's clearly not an oil train. That's quite obviously a food train. There's an oil train. Okay, this one's not doing it. But the train is also bringing fuel into the siding here, which our trucks are taking out. Not these trucks, of course. Or that one, or that one. Trucks are taking it out, I promise. Please, just believe me. I'm not mad. Well, not very mad. And we also obviously expanded this station. Now, I did a bit of work with some signals in here to make sure the food train uses the centre track so it doesn't interfere with operations. And I think that all works out quite well. But while I've been waffling, these two trains, and look at that, they're actually converging on the factory at the same time. I'm wondering if we can't actually get a photo of both of them. These guys are obviously waiting for goods that haven't been invented yet. We might have to cheat and stop one of the trains in the station, but I would love to see them next to each other, and that'll make a great thumbnail for the episode. So if when you started watching this episode there was a thumbnail of these two trains at the station, we've been successful. If it wasn't, well, obviously we've failed. So old mate's just arrived. Let's just stop him there. Just cheating. Here comes the plastic train. We are going to get them next to each other, aren't we? That's the thing that's going to happen. Which is the sunny side? Is this the sunny side? Where's the sun? The sun is on. Yeah, this is the sunny side. This is nice. Okay, so we are in position. Let's get the mouse out of the way and get that screenshot button ready. The magic happens now, and of course, road vehicle 21 gets in the way. Yeah, well, you can continue doing your thing, and we'll try that again. Yeah, nailed it. And not a moment too soon, too, because they've both decided to leave. Pay the loan down. Now, we should have some goods being I nearly said produced. Oh, pay the loan down. Yes, here we go. We have our first load of goods that we've captured on camera, because I obviously missed the last lot. Well, this is going to take forever if we follow this to delivery, but let's just assume it's been delivered. Did you take any goods out with you? No, you didn't. Okay, so obviously we're not sending goods by train yet. Is that not a thing we want to do? I don't know what that noise is. Is that sellotape closing a box? I don't know. It's like the secret sound they have on the radio. But that's good. That's good. Goods are now being produced, and that is, well, good. Can't really spell it out any other way. We've got a few passengers waiting here for... Good to see they're using both railway lines. That's good. How about Tucson? How's that junction going for everyone? Yep, good. People waiting for each line. Not a lot of people using the central line yet, but I'm sure that'll pick up in time. We can probably run a goods train up here actually for some big money, especially if we end up making some plastic down here. But that's a bit more in the future because where I am, it's about to hit midnight, and I kind of want to go to bed. But hopefully we've succeeded in setting up our goods network. Hopefully we should see that start paying dividends in the next part. Certainly you can see we're making a healthy profit this year, 1875, and it's only May. So, you know what, I think we're going to be all right. What are we going to do next week, though? I don't know. I sort of feel like we've left San Bernardino out in the cold, so I might try and do something with them. We've also got these logs down here. We can run a shuttle train back and forth up there. Obviously it'll have to come back empty because the planks are all going to the factory. But yeah, we'll see how we go. And wow, we are making good money. I keep having to pay that loan down. But yeah, and I'll have a bit of a think, and I'll get back to you next week with our next plan. But until next week, I've been T-Nick. This has been Transport Fever. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I look forward to seeing you back here again next week. Later days.